Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to let you know this is Timez. Today I'm going to be giving you an overview of Fortnite Save the World. So a lot of you guys have been playing the Battle Royale, but Fortnite Save the World is quite a bit different. There are some things that transfer over, but today we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. So we'll break it down. When you first get into the lobby here, the main screen, you've got your quest tab, you've got your map, got command, got armory, got your item shop, and you got your store. So we'll go through each one of those, take a look at it. First of all, the quest tab. This is where your active quests are going to be. So if you've got something that you've been working on for a while, or you're trying to get through Plankerton, Stonewood, Canny Valley, Twine, whatever it might be, those quests are going to be in here. You can also look down here at the bottom and take a look at the quest log. This will break down your main quests, what's actually active. If you've got any special events, those are going to be listed here. Then all those repeatable quests, if you click on each one of these, they'll tell you over here on the right-hand side of what you need to do or what you have left to do to complete that mission. Got all your side quests. So as you can see, there's tons and tons of things that you can do to complete missions, challenges. So what we'll do is we'll go back here, take a look at the map. When you're looking at the map here, when you first start out the game, you're going to be here in Stonewood. Stonewood has its own storm shield. If you look here on when you click on your storm shield, you'll see your research points. If you've got any that you can collect, you can just collect it. And this is your home base, home base defense that you'll be doing. As you finish those, get up through doing your missions. You'll eventually get up to Stonewood 6, Storm Shield Defense, and then you'll be able to ride the rocket to get into Plankerton. So when you're looking at the map, when you first start playing the game, you're going to have different missions. You're going to have the Ride the Lightning. These type of missions, when you look at these missions, they're going to have some rewards that you're going to have. You might get gold, you might get hero experience, you might get some schematic experience, pure drops of rain. Each one of these missions are going to give you a little bit different rewards for each mission. So you've got the Ride the Lightning. You got your Atlas defenses here, the Fight the Storms. You've got Survivor missions where you have to go and protect survivors, go find them and protect them. Retrieve the data. Essentially, it's a weather balloon that comes down. You've got to protect that weather balloon. You got encampments. There are a bunch of little encampments all over the place. You got to run around and destroy all the encampments to finish that mission. And you'll see some of these missions here, they'll have a little skull on it. That means that there's a boss there. So you might get some more extra rewards out of those epic mini bosses. So when you do that, that'll help you progress through the mission or the levels. So we'll go ahead and go back here. So that was Stonewood. Once you do that, you'll ride the rocket. You'll end up going into Plankerton. Essentially, it's the exact same thing. When you're on the map, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. Same thing, you're going to have a lot of different missions, different places, depending on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to level up guns, if you're trying to level up your heroes, trying to level up your traps, your defenders, whatever it might be, you'll want to complete these missions. So and this goes on and on. Different missions in Canny Valley, same thing, and Twine Peaks. Then you'll also see the special event character here. During Halloween, there was the Hexylvania. During the winter time there, then we have the Frost Night. That's still going right now. So these different things will show up periodically on the map whenever there's special events going on. So that's pretty much the map. If you go into the command, this is going to be a bulk of what you're dealing with when you're playing. You'll have your heroes. So we'll start there. We'll go into your heroes. Here at this menu here, you've got your manage your heroes. This will list all of your heroes that you have. So if you've got um, a hero that you want to upgrade or level up, you can come into it. You can look at the perks that they have. Um, you can scroll through those and find out the best character that you want to play with. Try to level that character up. Um, so if you're starting out, you'll probably have some low level characters. You might want to level them up. You go to click on the character, go to upgrade or inspect. So when you see this here where it says base 2, you can't use that until you've unlocked that. So what you do is you just go down here to the button, do level up. As you start leveling them up to different levels, you'll start to see more things. So at level 5, that next one will get upgraded. So now that ability will be unlocked for this character. So each different character is going to have their own special abilities, like I said. So you want to take a look at what you want to play or how you want to play. If you play a constructor, if you want to play a ninja, an outlander, or a soldier, whatever it might be, each one of these characters are going to give you different abilities to help you progress through the game. So then you also got your hero loadout. So when you're playing, this is the hero squad that you're playing with. You've got your main character that you're playing as. You can change this. You can select any character you want. Once you've selected the character, you can see what abilities they have attached to them. So for my Ice Queen here, she's got the anti-material charge, which means I can punch through things and gather resources quicker. I can throw down Teddy, which is the bear, which helps do some of the protection. So if I'm in a pinch or whatnot, I can throw Teddy down and he'll shoot some guns out of his hands. And then phase shift, which is really cool for me. I like it a lot, which allows me to move faster, get around the map a little quicker. So then you got your support squads, right? So your support squad here is going to have support slots, and you got your tactical slot. Support slot's a little umbrella, and then this little X with a 0 or the O is your tactical slot. So if you look at those, they're going to have their own little abilities. So for the tactical slot, you'd look down here at the bottom, and you can see the tactical slot ability. Same with the support slot. You click on that, it'll show you what their ability is they'll help your primary character use during the match. So once you selected that, then you're ready to go. You can go into the mission and you can conduct your mission. You've also got a defenders. Defenders can be used during some missions. So if you want to level something up, if you want a sniper, or you want someone that uses an assault rifle, some melee attacks, some pistols or shotguns, whatever type of person that you want to use, you can level those characters up. And during the game, you can craft a defender pad. And then you can attach that person to that defender pad. They'll walk within a certain radius of that pad, and they'll use that assigned weapon that's given to them. So they'll take you'll give them a weapon out of your inventory and the amount of bullets that you want them to use, and they'll use that during the mission. And they'll, like I said, they'll stay near that defender pad that you've crafted. So defenders, you can level them up. The higher the level they go, the more abilities they get, or the more perks that they get. So like this level 1 right here doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But if then you look at one that I've leveled up a little bit, they'll have more health and they'll have more maximum shield and range, rifle range. So they'll get more of a perk as you level them up. So you've got your defenders, And you got expeditions. So once you've leveled up a hero and you want to maybe get some more resources, you don't want to go out and farm for those resources, you can do expeditions. Or if you want to be able to get more traps or you want to get more people to come to your storm shield and you can use those things to help level your people up. You want whatever it is, these little things here will tell you what type of mission it is that you can send your heroes on. So for this one, you'll get a stack of traps. You get a little bit, a medium size. They might be uncommon, they might be rare. Then you've got your rescue squad or your rescued survivors. So those will bring survivors to your storm shield so that you can use those for your missions or to help um, your character advance in power. You got the loot crates here, the medium supply caches and small cache and things like that that you can also send your heroes on. So if you want to do that, what you do is you'd select the one you want to do. You'd select the hero that you want to send out on that mission. Sometimes there'll be a spot over here and it'll say send out a ninja or send out a soldier, whatever it might be. So when you're doing that, what you do is you can find your hero that you want to send out. Let's send out this soldier here. It'll give you a success chance up here. So you select that. You can send out a ninja with it if you want. The more and more that you select, the higher chance of success it's going to be. The higher power level it is, the more success chance it's going to be. If you look down here in the bottom, you're going to see the people. So you'll earn these as you complete missions. Sometimes you'll get those from those expeditions that you send out. You can try to get more people from those expeditions. So then once you've selected your characters, you'd come out here and you'd start your expedition. I say, are you sure? And you go, okay. So now, if you look at what's in progress, this was going to be out there for 4 hours. So these two guys will not be able to be played as in game until these guys get back from their mission. So essentially that's the hero squad. The next you've got your survivors. This is going to be another video. I'm going to take more time and explain the survivors. So when you look at manage, this will show you all your survivors. Any survivors that you have, you go through the list there. Anything that's leveled up, any new ones you've got. So then you got your heroes, or your lead survivors, I mean. And then you got your regular squad or survivors. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the squads. Squads are how you increase your power level. If you ever wondered why your power level is low, but you've been playing a lot and you're not getting higher level, well, it's because of your squad levels. So as you're doing it, this is still a work in progress for me, but as you're doing it, what you would want to do is you want to level up. You put your EMT squad here. You'd find a hero or your lead survivor. You'd look through your lead survivors and you'd look for the person that has the match, the leader match, and you'd match this up. You'll power level them up. You'll select on the character you want to use, right? And you can upgrade them as you get it. You can evolve them whenever you get them enough drops of rain, a survivor experience, training manuals, whatever it might be. You can level them up. So once you level them up, that's how your power level is going to go up. The higher the level your characters are, the higher your power level is going to go. Like I said, we'll go into more detail on this on another video. So we'll go back here. So then we got your upgrades. The upgrade section is quite a bit different than what it used to be. Several months ago, they did an update which changed it to this new style, this new interface. which made it a lot easier for people to upgrade different abilities, their gadgets and their tools. So you got Adrenaline Rush, which will heal you. And also, if you get it maxed out, which is great, you can also resurrect people within a certain radius. You got your Airstrike, which will do some damage. If you look in the video there, place that down, you can mark it, and then the bombs drop on top of the husks as they come in. The banner, I don't use the banner, but I know a lot of people have used it in the past, and it seems to work for them. I like to use the hover turret, which when you're in combat, you throw a turret up. It will also shoot out bullets, kind of like the Teddy does, but it'll stay up there for a little bit and protect you, do Overwatch. Proximity mine, I'm sure that works really well. I have never tested it out, um, but I'm sure that it would work just fine when you power it, get it leveled up quite a bit. Slow field is really great too. So if you've got a lot of husks coming at you and you want to slow them down so that you can shoot at them, say you're doing a storm shield defense or doing the Frost Knight mission, and they're rushing your burner or your base, you can throw that down right in the path that they're walking. It'll slow them down enough that you can get guns out and you can start putting some bullets down range and taking those husks out. Then you got the supply drop. I've never used it. Um, my kids have used it. They like it because they can get some resources. When I was watching them play, it doesn't really give them a whole lot at low level, um, but I'm sure if you level it up, you might get more resources out of it. And most recently, I've started playing as using the teleport, especially during like the Frost Knight missions. Teleport allows me to get through um, areas faster, and I can get back to the burner. So it's really nice for someone that's going out and farming during the Frost Knight missions. And you can get out, collect your resources, get back to the base, drop them for whoever's building the defense. So these gadgets here are really great when you're playing. Then you go into your tools. You got your backpack. As you start playing and completing your missions, you're going to get your level up, your game level, not your power level, but your game level. So what you can do, and you can look up here your account level. That's what I'm talking about. Once you start playing more and more, you're going to get a higher account level. And so your backpack size is important. As you start out in the game, you're going to have a small backpack size. You're not going to be able to carry as much, which makes it really difficult in missions when you first start out because you can't carry many guns, you can't hold resources. So that's why you got to keep playing and playing. Higher the level, the more backpack space you get. You got your pickaxe upgrade. So this helps you speed up harvesting. Whenever you're out there, when I say farming, that's harvesting, going out and gathering resources, swinging that pickaxe to break that car or that tree or rock or whatever it might be. This pickaxe, the higher the level, the faster you're going to swing that pickaxe, the faster you're going to be able to harvest or gather those resources. And it's going to help you out in the long run, the more you play. The next one here is build and repair speed. Really great. If you're a builder or if you're trying to build something quickly, this will get those walls up real quick. And if you're trying to heal it or repair it, I should say, it's going to help out the more durability too. So then you got the building health. Essentially, this is along the same lines there. It helps the structure's health. It'll make the walls stronger as the higher level you get it. Um, a level 1 wood wall not upgraded will have a lot more durability if you have that this perk up. So it's going to give it more health. Instead of 200 health, it might have 400. Um, don't quote me on the numbers there. That's just throwing it out there. That's essentially how it kind of works. Then you've got the Storm Shield Vault. The vault is really important for those people out there that like the game, they want to store their stuff, but they can't hold it in their backpack, and they want to save it for a rainy day. This is a great place to put that stuff. Like I said, the higher level you are, the more stuff you can store in there. And we'll take a look at the backpack and the storage vault here on my character, so you can kind of get an idea of what they look like and where they're at. So let's go back here. You got your research points as well. So research, when you saw when I was on the map, I clicked that collect button. Well, this is where it stores it, in this research section. As you're collecting that, it's going to start stockpiling them up. And then what you can do is then once you find the thing that you want to level up, you just click on the one. I want to increase the tech, so I will highlight it and then click research. And it'll increase the level, and you see as it goes up. Some people do them one at a time, or they go up until they get to the max one, until it goes to the next level, then they'll go to the next one. So as you're playing, just keep that in mind, that this will also help increase your power level a little bit. It also gives you an idea of what each one of these does, like fortitude. The offense here, it's weapon damage. Resistance of shield, and ability damage here, which is traps and healing and stuff like that. So once you do that, you just, like I said, you can keep clicking on them. They'll level up as you go. So then we got our armory. So we're moving to the next tab here. You got your schematics, backpack, storage, collection book, transform, and resources. So if you're looking at all these, there's a lot to take in. We'll go into more of these in a later video, but like I said, I wanted to show you the backpack and storage. So if you look at the backpack here, these are all the items that you have on you for as far as the ranged weapons. If you look at this next one here, is the melee weapons. These are all the swords and hammers and axes and things like that that you have on you. These are all the bullets, of course. And these are all the traps that you might have on you at a time. And these are all your resources that you've gathered. You can scroll through your list. So if you're looking at these and you say you want to build a gun, you've got all the materials that you want to craft a gun, that you need to craft that gun. Well, you'd select the ranged weapon, you'd scroll through the schematics that you've gathered, and you'd say, okay, I want a gun, and I want a snowball launcher. So you'd select it, and it would show you what it takes to craft that gun over here on the side. You can see I don't have the items to craft that. So you would go and you would get that material, and you'd be able to craft it. But I've got enough to make this shotgun. So what I would do is, now that I know I've got enough wood, I've got enough of the materials that I need to craft it, what I would do is just double click on it. And if you look down here at the bottom, it'll say crafting the long arm enforcer. So once it's done crafting, what it's going to do is it's going to throw it in your inventory here in your backpack. And it'll show you the gun that you just crafted. So that is your backpack. Now storage, when you look at storage here, it shows your backpack items, everything that you had in your backpack, and then everything that you have in your storage. So this way you can transfer your items back and forth. Say you want to put something in the storage from your backpack, you would just double click on it, and you could say, okay, I only want 100 of these items to go in my storage. So I'm going to transfer 100 of them. which leaves the 77 bacon in here. And now if I go over here, I'll have 100 bacon in my storage. You can also take things out. Say I need a stack of fibrous herbs. I want 200 of them. So I'm going to leave it at max. You can also, if you have it down low, you can just click this max button. It'll put it all the way up. When you say transfer, it'll throw that stack of fibrous herbs over here in my backpack. So essentially that's your storage. I hope this video here has helped some people. I know there's a few videos out there on Fortnite Save the World. There's some great creators out there, some trap tunnel builders, some people that are talking about weapons and the different types of characters that you can play. I hope this was eye-opening for some people and it'll help them get started in the game. I really enjoy playing this game and my kids enjoy it. We do it as a family activity. So if this was helpful for you guys, please subscribe and like my video. I'll start to post some more videos as people start requesting things. Here are my next few videos. I hope to get through schematics and the collection book, and then also go in through that survivor squads and explaining in more in detail about the survivor squads. And again, this is Timez, and like and subscribe to my videos. Thanks.